Condos and townhomes. How are they doing? How are you doing if you're in a condo or a townhome where you want to be? You are competing in a tight market, and we want to go ahead and look at the data, see how things looked as we begin the month of November 2021. And so this is the real estate market update, multifamily housing in the Las Vegas Valley for November 2021. I am Justin Miller with the Chong Miller Group, and let's go ahead and dive right into the data. Now, first I'm going to look at condo data, and then I'll look at townhome data at the near the end of the video. So first thing is, this is the market update for November. So we look at the data from October of 2021. We make year-over-year comparisons to October 2020. We make month-over-month comparisons to from October to September of 2021. And so let's go ahead and look at the data. The median sale price on condos in October of 2021, $205,000. Record high. This is up. It's up 2.6% from September's $199,850, again at the median, up 2.6%. This is also up 28.9% from last year, October 2020, $159,000. So I do want to point out, we are up 28.9% year over year in the condo market. That recovery is stronger than what we've seen year over year in the single family housing market segment, where we were up 20.2%. So very strong performance in the condos. And again, we're at record high pricing in the condo segment. What about units sold? There were, in October 2021, 476 condos that sold, that closed on the sales transaction. That is down. That is down 4% from the 496 that closed in September of 2021, but it is up 13.3% from the 420 that closed in October of 2020. So we started to see condo sales coming back late last year. We're still up very considerably. All right, so we had 476 condos sold in October 2021. And that's with a median sale price, record median sale price of $205,000. But what does inventory look like? What's the number of for sale units? Because that is where sales are coming from. 485, so just slightly higher, 9 units higher than total sales sitting in inventory. That's down. It's down 16.1%. from 578 condos sitting in inventory in September. So a very substantial drop in inventory. It's down 60% from the 1,199, almost 1,200, that we had sitting in inventory at this time last year, at the end of October last year. So inventory is getting really tight. And I had commented on that last month in the first multifamily residential resale video that I did. We may be starting to see materializing of inventory problems in the condo market. Now we're starting to actually see evidence of that. And so 485 condos for sale. Well, remember, we've got sales leave the inventory pile, and we've got new inventory comes in, new houses or new condos in this case being listed. What do new listings look like? 539 in October 2021. That's up. It's up 20 or 3.9% from the 519 condos that were listed in September of 2021. It's actually up 12.1% from the 481 that we saw listed last year, October 2020. So inventory is really tight. We do see more condos coming in, alleviating some of the inventory pressure in the condo segment. relative to the number of condos that are actually being sold. So we're seeing some indication of a tightening of an inventory issue in this market, but it's not crisis level by any means. It's not leading me to think we're going to have an acute inventory problem, but we may be setting ourselves up for still tight inventory as we progress into and through the fourth quarter, certainly into the first and second quarter of 2022. So that's it for condos. Record prices, decent sales, tight inventory, but decent number of condos coming into the market. What about for townhomes, the other major segment in the multifamily residential space? And so townhomes, you'll remember, are a little bit more expensive product. So the median townhome price in October 2021, $290,000. Now that's up just fractionally. It's up 0.2% from $289,500 in September of 2021. But it's up 23.4% from $235,000 in October of 2020. Now, again, that's in contrast to the single-family home market, which saw price appreciation over that 12-month period of time of 20.2%. Townhomes are up 23.4%, and condos, just to rehash, are up 28.9%. Now, some of the, and that is a record price, by the way, at the $290,000 for townhomes. Some of the data start to diverge a little bit here between the condo and townhome segments, and so I want to pay particular attention to this. Sold townhomes in October 2021, 317. That's down 9.7% from 351 in September. So that sounds like maybe the townhome market is weakening a little bit, but I want to put those numbers in perspective as we go through a little bit more of this. So I'm going to refer back to it a few times. That number is also up 12.8% from the 281 townhomes that transacted or changed hands in October of 2020. All right, 317. What about the inventory? How many townhomes are for sale? October 2021, there were only 296 townhomes for sale. That's down 15.4% from the 350 that were available for sale in September. It is down 56.7% from the granted pandemic impacted number of 683 last year in October 2020. But I want to point out 296 townhomes available for sale as opposed to 317 sold. It suggests that inventory constraints may actually be in the townhome market exerting themselves into the number of transactions. And so we don't have enough inventory to be able to sustain higher levels of transactions. So as inventory shrinks, you can't buy something that's not there. So we have fewer numbers of sales. What about new townhomes coming into the market? Because as I said with condos, and certainly as we say with single family homes every month, we have the standing pool of inventory, if you will, and from that, sales take place and inventory goes down. But new listings come in and inventory goes back up. And so if we have a standing pool of 100 and 100 leave and another 100 come in, we still end up with 100 at the end of the month. Okay. Well, we had new inventory, new entrants into the market in October of 2021 of 329. That's down 7.6% from the 356 that entered the market in September of 2021. It's down 6.0% from the 350 that entered into the market in October of 2020. So 329 new entrants coming into inventory, 317 leaving. So that means there's 12 more townhomes that came into the inventory, into the market for townhomes, than got sold. But the overall pool is still only 296, less than the monthly draw, the monthly sales out of inventory. I think the townhome market is setting up for acute inventory problems as we get into Q1, Q2 of 2022. And so that's going to start to exert itself on pricing in the townhome market in a pretty strong manner as we move forward in time over the next few months. So again, townhomes up on price 0.2% month over month, sales 317, inventory 296, and new entrants into inventory, new listings 329. So those are the data for the multifamily housing segment of the Las Vegas residential real estate market. Now remember, I created these multifamily videos, market update videos, to allow us to have a discrete look at what's actually taking place in what may be, for some, an important, an increasingly important segment of the market, as single-family housing prices have gone now well over $400,000. Some people are being forced to look into multifamily housing in order to buy something. And so we see this multifamily segment tightening, inventory problems starting to exist. And by the way, the inventory problems continue to exist in the single family residential market space as well. And you can go look at that video that I'm posting as well. But what we're starting to see is multifamily is starting to experience the same kinds of issues. And so this is analogous to what's happening, let's say, in the auto industry. New cars are becoming somewhat scarce for a variety of reasons. Some of the difficulty of pulling cars into the US, some of the difficulty of manufacturing cars because of the shortage of various components. That's caused increasing pressure on the used car market. And so we're seeing shortages in the used car market and substantial increases in prices in the used car market. So townhomes, condos are not used cars, but rather they are a lesser expensive portion of the residential resale market for real estate. And so we're starting to see these pricing pressures, these inventory pressures, moving into the multifamily residential space. So if you are thinking about buying or selling in multifamily residential, please find a real estate agent, reach out to us, talk to us. We can help you. We can help you buy a condo or a townhome. We can help you sell a condo or a townhome. We have experience in this market, just as we do in single families and just as we do actually in the luxury high-rise space as well. Remember though, this video does not include luxury high-rise residential or luxury high-rise condos. These are more traditional condos and all of the townhomes that exist in the market. So I am Justin Miller with the Chong Miller Group. I appreciate your watching this video. Please subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up. Let me know, especially in the multifamily videos, that this is valuable content to you. With that thumbs up, that way I'll know that I should continue to produce this type of content for you. I don't charge for this content. Rather, I want to make sure that it's on point and relevant to you, and so I'm looking for your comments, and please feel free to leave them. I'm looking for the thumbs up and subscriptions. Those help me make sure that we're providing the kinds of information that you find most helpful. And again, I am Justin Miller with the Chong Miller Group. Please feel free to reach out to us. You've got our phone number. You've got our email address on the screen below. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next video.